Initiative, which is a peer mentoring program that he started this spring. Please welcome Carmen Scofani.
What's his position?
He's a third baseman.
Well, thank you. I'm honored to have this opportunity tonight to represent our student athletes. Growing up in a town like Toms River, New Jersey, and in a family like mine, it was Rutgers everything, everywhere, all the time. Let me explain what I mean. I remember when I was younger, my dad taking my brother and me up to the rack to watch Quincy Doobie in the winter drain threes. And I also remember driving up on Saturday mornings in the fall after my football practices to get here just enough time to watch my favorite player, Brian Leonard, score touchdowns. Now, most of my friends would just say I grew up in a Rutgers family, but it's much, much more than just coming from a family that just rooted and cheered for the Scarlet Knights. My pride in my home state's university stems from my father and my mother, who are both Rutgers graduates. More so my father, since he was a place kicker here on the football team. I remember being in elementary school and wearing my football jersey to class that Friday after Jeremy Ito kicked that field goal that we all just watched moments ago. And I remember bragging to my teammates saying that my dad kicked a record-setting field goal like that many, many, many years ago. Now, no one really even cared or knew what that meant, but to me, it meant the world. I was proud to be part of the family that was part of the Rutgers family, our family. So before I even got my first hit on Baton Field, my roots were deep in this university. And I knew that, and I was proud of it. And as you can guess, probably, my football was a big part of my childhood. In addition to my father playing here, my uncle played at that school in Penn State that we don't talk about. My grandfather was a highly accomplished New Jersey Hall of Fame high school football coach for over 30 years. So the way it worked out for me, of course, was that I was going to end up going to Sacred Heart University in Connecticut on a football scholarship. I was happy. I was proud of where my hard work was going to take me. But it wasn't Rutgers, and deep down, I knew that. Deep down, I knew I wasn't going to be like my dad and wear the block R and compete for my home state. There was no hiding it. That was and always had been my dream, regardless of the sport. Now, I believe everything happens for a reason. So this plan for me to go play college football changed drastically one day when Coach Litt called my high school. My baseball coach told me that the head Rutgers baseball coach called looking for an infielder and asked about me. Well, my world was rocked. All I heard come out of my coach's mouth was Rutgers. So that day, I waited till my dad got home from work to tell him in person that Rutgers wanted me to come play for them, like him. Now, as I said, I'm from Toms River. So who else do you think about? Todd Frazier, right?
Yeah.
He was someone I looked up to. I had witnessed all of his great high school and college accomplishments. Todd being from my hometown and then choosing to go to Rutgers to play baseball, it was even more of a reason for me to feel this Rutgers pride deep down in me. So I felt like it was meant to be almost. I wanted to follow in my father's and Todd's footsteps. So I had this decision to make. I could either go to Connecticut and play football or stay home here and go to Rutgers and play baseball. It really wasn't a decision. 2 weeks after that initial phone call, I was sitting in Coach Litt's office. He offered me a scholarship. It was a done deal. I knew right there I was staying home. I wanted to wear the block R like my dad did. I wanted to play for that school I grew up rooting for. And maybe, hopefully, one day, maybe, hit home runs like Todd. So obviously, as I stand here today, you can see that I put my jersey on. I chose to stay home and represent the best university in the world. I'm so proud to be a Scarlet Knight. Now, lastly, as an Art Ambassador, which is a select group of student athletes who volunteer their time to connect with Rutgers supporters like you here tonight, I want to say thank you for all you do for this university, and more specifically, what you do for us athletes. we rarely get the chance to just say thank you. Unfortunately, our athletes and our supporters don't get many opportunities to meet with and get to know each other. This is exactly why the Art Fund Ambassador Program was started a few years ago. Our connection might only be a quick chat after a game, or while we interrupt you at home or at work during our think-a-thon phone calls. So I'd like to let you all know right now how much it means to us athletes, to know that we have you. People who love and give to see us succeed. So by the time I graduate, just to name a few, I'll see the completion of the Fred Hill Training Complex, the Marco Battaglia Practice Complex, and the groundbreaking of the RWJ Barnabas Health Athletic Performance Center, and the Gary and Barbara Rockins Academic Success Center. That's only a few. It's unbelievable. These state-of-the-art gifts from you, Philip, unbelievable. These state-of-the-art gifts from you guys fill us athletes with pride. They not only provide us with the facilities and tools to perform better, but these generous acts motivate us to make you guys proud. So the pride that we all feel sitting in this beautiful stadium tonight, the pride that you all have for Rutgers, and the pride that I've had since I was a little boy that led me to choose Rutgers, is why on behalf of all student athletes, I just want to say thank you, and go RU.